Hey guys, it's Alex and Mitch from Achievement Tips here. We're in Chapter 9,
Bursting at the seams.
and it's called Onward. And that's what we'll do. Let's continue this guide.
Okay, well, right from the beginning, you've got a weapons part.
How many chapters are in this game?
19.
Oh, so it was smart of them at the middle point to say Onward. Just keep going. Come on, guys, you can do it.
Yeah, and this, I believe... No, it's not. Never mind. I thought this was the mission where you changed the disc too, but it's not.
Oh, there's two discs.
There's two discs.
Do you think the graphics constitute two discs?
Graphically, it's a decent game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
More than I can say for some other aspects of it. But... Hey. This area here, actually, if you try and follow our path, it's a real simple achievement, but easy to miss. You just have to sneak through without alerting any of the...
Yeah.
It's like, what, the third take, and I still can't remember what they're called?
Well, they're necromorphs.
They are.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I haven't even played this game.
Well, I'm happy for you. You just got to sneak past them. You might have seen them on your right there, and there's actually a collectible amidst them, but you're just going to run past for now, out to this door,
Okay.
and get your achievement.
And then you have to backtrack through it, right?
Yeah, you just go right back in and you can grab them. I'm going to watch here because it's going to say feeders. They're called feeders.
Well, that was ingenious. Whoever named those guys, they really went outside the realm of possibility.
Feeding on stuff. So this is...
Was that a text log you just picked
That was
up?
an audio log that we'd actually already picked up.
Okay.
So I've just taken it back from there. I've run through and actually already killed everything. So this is where that big group of feeders was. Kill them. You got a circuit there.
Yep.
And then just head back out the way you were going. You'll pass a bloodstained room.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I like what they did
Pretty
with
hard
the
to
place.
miss. Yeah.
Feels like some of those old episodes of Trading Places. Do you remember that show?
Spaces?
Yeah.
Trading Spaces was okay, but then there was that wife swap show or something.
Oh, yeah.
That was just awkward.
That was weird.
It's like, what are you doing over there? Away for a few days. Like, what kind of paperwork do I have to sign?
I remember I saw one episode where a lady totally freaked the fuck out because they switched like a really Christian family with like a family that practices witchcraft, and she just blew a gasket.
I guess.
Yeah.
You would think that would have come out in the paperwork somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
Probably it was done for ratings, I'm sure.
Oh,
but
yeah, of course.
But at the same time, like,
Yeah.
lawsuit perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she like denied getting the money because you get a bunch of money for doing that too, right?
You must get paid something. Yeah. No one's just like, hey, yeah, I'd love to go sleep with a stranger's family. Like,
I wonder, do they think they have sex?
some of them must have.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
right?
Guaranteed.
I mean, you're my wife now.
Like,
This is what we do.
I don't know. it has to have happened at some point in one of those episodes. If you buy the behind the director's cut,
The director's
DVD,
cut. Well, if you get like $50,000 and paid adultery, basically, is what they were doing.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so we're playing Dead Space here. we're in Chapter 9 optional mission now.
Yeah. No, I actually missed this when we were progressing through. And if you do miss it, it's really easy. You can actually just from the chapter select, you can load up the optional mission so long as you've activated it or whatever.
Yeah.
Gotten far enough to have it show. So.
So when you progress through the mission normally, you can just miss this whole mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the optional and co-op missions are actually pretty easy to miss if you're not paying attention.
So did you know how to access this inside the mission, not outside of it?
I do, yeah. You get to a point where that building where we started in.
Yep.
You go out eventually and you follow this path, but you actually need to turn around and go behind you the opposite direction.
Okay.
I mean, if you pull it up in your secondary objectives or whatever,
Yep.
the line, you can follow your blue line of
Of
direction. Of
so there's an actual line for secondaries?
whatever your active quest is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
So you may be familiar with the layout of this mission area. You might not, but get used to it otherwise, because you will be here probably 3 or 4 times.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they've recycled this map 3 or 4 times at least.
Nice, the Mass Effect effect.
The Mass Effect effect. So you may find that you're expecting collectibles to be there. You might have already grabbed them in an earlier visit, which you wouldn't think was possible, but there are a few that for whatever reason it is.
That was the big, like, snafu with episode 4, or level 4, right?
Oh, yeah. There was things that were technically in different chapters that counted towards chapter 4 and stuff like that. So
And I saw that face. I did just use the word snafu.
You did, and I was like, do people still use that?
No, they don't.
They
In
don't.
fact, they do not use that in any context.
Since like 1978.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was the last time it was socially acceptable. There is a collectible. Now, again, it's not in this map. I mean, it's in this map, but not right now. where you have to finagle those batteries and actually bring them sort of off the beaten path.
Okay.
To open up a collectible. I mean, we'll show you that when we get there. Pretty sure it's chapter 11. But the reason I bring up like the backtracking, the missing collectibles, because there's this one spot with the tram and there's a bunch of elevators, and it's always the same kind of way in and out of a lot of these optional missions.
Okay.
And the maps and stuff I used, every time they show you that there's this weapons part sitting on top of a door frame. So I'm looking for it every time I'm in there. And it's not there because I grabbed it the first time. But anyway, if you've forgotten or we haven't repeated ourselves enough, make sure you build those torque rod things.
Was that a torque rod?
Yeah. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is have to backtrack. I think most of the time it's probably just a nuisance, but there's probably a few situations where you can't get back through a door.
And if you don't have enough torque rods, I'm so glad they put in that microtransaction system.
Yeah.
So that you can buy your way through this game for achievements.
400 Microsoft points and away you go.
That's ridiculous.
I actually was okay with it because all it does is let you gather resources faster and give you a few different aesthetic looks for your suit. So it's nothing that's game breaking or changing. It doesn't give you
if you're out of parts
advantage
to get a torque bar and you need it to get in a collectible.
I suppose that's true.
Pretty sleazy. Is that an artifact?
That is an artifact. And this room is a room you'll find yourself in, again, a number of times. You've got this. Now, to be sneaky, they move the elevator switches on different posts.
Oh, good.
Like later date, they'll be on those two to the right, So we don't want you to know that you're in the same place.
This is a co-op switch?
Something like that. Oh, yeah, switch, yes, yeah. Thought you meant like interchange.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's no switching going on. So, and yeah, like every other time you'll be in here, you just hit the switches, and then while the box slowly descends, you fight an onslaught.
The box slowly descends. They then oil the hinges, so it makes the screeching sound that makes all the enemies come.
A little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just common Alien movie, isn't it?
Pretty sure. Now, in this one, I'm pretty sure there's only 3 collectibles in this box.
Okay.
But generally there's 4 in these.
Okay.
But it's usually always 3 or 4.
And nice, you have to get rid of some of your plethora of ammo.
Always. I'm just picking everything up, and it's just not getting used up too
I don't know if we mentioned this in an older video, but that's really reminiscent of Fallout New Vegas hardcore mode, where ammo caused weight. Did you ever play that?
No.
That was the biggest pain in the ass.
But I never played Vegas.
You've never had to micromanage your system more with what ammo weighs less. It was the biggest pain.
Well, it's all the same in this game, so it doesn't matter what gun you're using. It all uses ammo clips.
Really?
Yeah, like there's a lot of weird generic things that, I mean, as much as they're beneficial in a way, like you don't have to worry about carrying all these different types of ammo for your particular guns you happen to have equipped, blah, blah, blah. And I get that, but at the same time, it really took me out of the experience. There? Oh, that's just another spot. You can deploy a little resource drone robot thing, harvests resources for you.
Oh, okay. So what do you use those for?
Harvesting resources.
Yeah, but what do you use the resources for?
For building stuff.
Okay. So that would be what you use to build a torque bar.
Yeah, and weapons parts and upgrades and things like that. So, cool. It is pretty neat. It is pretty neat. But again, it's all these little weird things that kind of make it feel more like a game and less like an experience. I mean, okay, it's not like I completely lost myself and blurred the lines between reality and fantasy, but at least not lucidly. But
yes.
But okay, so this is actually the one I was talking about earlier. This is the weapons part on the door frame. Every time you find yourself in here, if you're looking at other maps, guides, something, you may find that it's always telling you there's something there each time. There's not. Once you've grabbed it,
So when you're in here for a later mission?
When you're there for a later mission, if you've got some other information that tells you.
So what's going on here? Chapter 9?
Now, because if you were to actually go to this optional mission through the quest, this is where you'd come back. So you'd exit the building at the beginning, and then we're carrying on through.
Okay, so
if you missed the optional quest, you would just skip that section we just did.
Okay.
And this would pick up where we left off.
I'll throw some annotations in there to clear it all
some
up.
Links and whatnot.
Yeah, you know, that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Tesla core, again. Nice.
Okay, it is. This is the disc 2 part. All right, I stand corrected.
So to continue on, you have to...
You got to get up and swap discs.
Oh, that's so archaic.
Maybe the next Xbox will have like a 6-disc changer.
That's all I can hope for. If they can put that in, I would be so happy. The epitome of lazy. What game do I want to play? I have 6 at my beck and call.
It'd be like one of those old CD players you can buy the cartridge and like preload the interchange.
Did they announce that on the PS4? Disc changer?
No. They didn't show it. It is still disc based though. They didn't show the console. I mean, I definitely
is what they need.
Definitely prefer my Xbox, but I'm going to say that the PS4 actually, for everything that they did, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna
focus.
Lie. Dead
Space 3.
Sorry, yes, Dead Space 3.
There was a ladder at some point?
There was a ladder. Right after you change the disc, You're going to come through and you'll grab a collectible. You'll see a ladder.
Yeah.
Up you go, and there's 2 or 3 collectibles up here in total.
And you're supposed to go straight, not up the ladder for natural mission progression, or
Well, yeah, you just come back down the ladder after and follow the wonderful blue line.
So that was look for the blue ladder, folks. That's off the beaten path. Is that hacking?
If you miss it again, you're probably an individual.
Did I just see you
who's
hack
once
the
received a prescription for a helmet? No, well, it's a little open the door game.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So your last 2 collectibles in here, you got a text log there, and then right through this door. And again, you open this door, you go in, and I'm pretty sure you got to fight a bunch of guys. But
Is this natural?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
This isn't building off the beaten path.
no,
Okay.
no. I thought that was pretty clear when you said is it natural, and I said yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Is this a natural formation? Is this a natural way to? There's no saving this. You're right. That was stupid.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is chapter 9.